Hello everyone. Just thought I'd share a little story with you. Um, this one sounds a little bit scary until the very end. Uh, Basically, I was in school. I was only about 14 years old and 14, 15, and this particular day I'd gotten out of school early. And for some reason, it didn't dawn on me that, my mom used to come pick me up from this particular school. We moved around a lot when I was younger, so I went to several different schools. But this particular school, my mom would always come pick me up. I could have walked home. We didn't live very far from the school, but she didn't want me to do that. Well, one day we got out early, and I didn't want to wait for her to come pick me up. And so I started walking down the street. And not long after I started walking down the street, somebody pulled up next to me in their vehicle and said, "I work with your dad. Hop in, I'll give you a ride home." And my dad had talked to me about situations like this before, so I asked him, I said, "Well, what's my dad's name?" And the guy responded by telling me my dad's full name. He said, I work with him every day. Hop on in." It's like, okay. So I get in the vehicle. Well, somebody at the school had seen this. And so when my mom comes to the school to pick me up, the first thing she hears is, "We saw him get into a vehicle just down the street." Could you just imagine her thought process, what was going through her mind at that particular moment? And how horrifying it must have been. Meanwhile, by the time she got to the school, I'd already been home for several hours. When the guy that picked me up got to my parents' house, he knew where they lived without me having to tell him. He even asked me, he goes, "You have your house key?" Because he knew, my parents had a house key made for me to carry with me. I said, "Yeah, I have my house key. Thank you very much for the ride." But could you just imagine my mom's relief when she gets to the house, walks in, and I'm sitting on a couch in the living room watching TV. Hope you enjoyed.